Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Whew, I'm here. So, Dream Elements is running too. Okay, let's see. Good morning, One Lone Voice, and thank you for stopping by. Good morning, Dan. Dan, thank you for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, CJ. I really hope you feel better. I saw your comments as I was sitting here. I really hope you get better. Jen's mom, good morning, sweetie. Knitting with Amanda Panda, good morning. True Breezy Girl, good morning. Kels, good morning. Good morning, Angie Styles. Good morning, Savage Speaks. Life with Mommy, good morning. Good morning, Reality Bites. Michelle LaBelle, good morning. Christoph Van Always, good morning. Grass Toucher, good morning. Good morning, Dorit. Wow, shit, I'm glad I came live. Good morning, guys. So we're gonna touch on a few topics this morning. First of all, today is September 4th, and today in Black History, Lewis Howard Lattimore was born. And he was born September 4th, 1848 in Chelsea, Massachusetts. He worked with Alexander Graham Bell in grafting the patent for the telephone, and also with Thomas Edison. He improved his filament that was in the light bulb to allow it to burn longer and to help put phones and lighting in homes. So he has a lot of accolades. He also invented the water closet that were found on railroad cars, and he did safety elevators. He did a lot of stuff. Today is also September 4th. It's the day that Google was founded. So happy birthday, Google. Happy birthday, Lewis Howard Lattimore. Good morning, everybody. So, let me tell y'all something. Just because I may be a friend to you, certain things I do not like. When you put out something that is very I'm gonna play this.
You know, she's rough. She's gonna whoop your ass. like try to talk. She puts that really it's not even secondhand embarrassment when you hear it. It's painful to hear her when with the white girl that tries to do I'm gonna try and sound like a tough black woman thing. What's wrong with you?
Now I don't know what black woman I've ever heard use which. I've never heard that unless it's in a fucking movie. Okay, never heard that unless it's in a movie. Not at all. So that I definitely don't appreciate. You need to choose your words more carefully. You really need to choose carefully, because that to me is using generalization. And the only time I hear that shit is in a movie, because I've never heard a black woman speak like that, even in the heat of an argument. Good morning, Mandy. So I really didn't appreciate that. I really didn't. And I really want to know exactly, what did you mean by that? Did you mean from the black women in the movie? Because I've never heard a black woman speak like that. And since you put it on YouTube, I'm going to respond to it on YouTube. That reminds me of the angry black woman. Fuck, everybody gets angry. But when a black woman does it, it's a totally different situation. Oh, she's the angry black woman. Hate that shit. I see a bunch of white women on the fucking YouTube streets acting like pure fucking assholes. I don't hear the angry white woman or the psychotic white woman. What the fuck is wrong with you people with this bullshit? I am well. I don't know, but let's just listen to this again.
She's gonna whoop your ass. like try to act tough. She puts that like really like it's not even secondhand embarrassment when you hear it. It's painful to hear her when with the white girl that tries to do like I'm gonna try and sound like a tough like black woman thing. With you, what's wrong with you? Like I don't know. Listen for it. You'll notice it. You probably already do. It's not even secondhand embarrassment.
I'm embarrassed and shocked that you even said that shit. Completely shocked that you even said that shit. Black women are strong women. Never heard we say we were tough. Fuck, all women are strong women. You go to work, you raise kids, I mean, come on now. Get the fuck out of here with that. I don't appreciate it. Not at all. There are several people that don't appreciate it. Cut that shit out. You know better. That reminds me of when JY said AR was trying to sound like a and Brooke trying to sound like a black woman. What? Do I sound like that? No. We've heard Drea come on panel. Drea doesn't sound like that. I go to any black community or any black YouTuber. I don't hear them sounding like that. Yep. She could just say that's her, want to be tough talk. That's it. That's it. We didn't have to put the black woman in there. You said a statement, that was enough. You didn't have to add more to it. And she was commenting on the bug. So when I was in Savage's live yesterday, of course, I was late again. Savage, I did the replay. I got the gist of it. I watched it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when I was in Savage live yesterday, and only thing I kept thinking about is spare the rod, spoil the child. So then I had to go look it up to make sure I was correct in what I was thinking. So it means that a parent refuses to discipline an unruly child. That child will grow accustomed to getting his or her own way and develop an air of entitlement. That's why I call her a spoiled brat, because that is the common vernacular for it. A spoiled brat. And I have to stop calling my granddaughter a spoiled brat because she's not unruly. She doesn't have any discipline problems. She's spoiled, but she's not a brat. So when I say that she is a spoiled brat, that is what I mean. Good morning, Just Danny. Good morning, Tex-Mex girl. Danny, are you just getting here? I want to know if you heard what I just played. Shit bothers the hell out of me. Thank you, Dorit. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna play it for you again, and I want your opinion. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna play it again.
The white girl that tried. It's not. She's gonna whoop your ass. like try to act tough. She puts that that really it's not even secondhand embarrassment when you hear it. It's painful to hear her when with the white girl that tries to do I'm gonna try and sound like a tough black woman thing. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Listen for it. You'll notice it. You probably already do. It's not even secondhand embarrassment. It's I wretch when I hear her say it. Okay, so now
I just retched when I heard you say that shit. I didn't. Yeah, that should have never come out of your mouth. You could have just said the tough girl shit. You didn't have to add the black girl shit to it. You really didn't have to add the black woman shit to it. Not at all. Yep. Yes, it is. We have to be more cognizant of what we say out of our mouth. We really do. So we touched on yesterday the 12-year-old that was forced to run for gym class, even though he wasn't dressed for it. Well, Danny, hold on. I dropped the link for you. Hold on. I'm just kind of confused. Why would that come out of her mouth? There you go, Danny. So when looking more into what happened to the 12-year-old, his classmates told his aunt and his family that the little boy was telling the teacher that he couldn't breathe and he needed water, and she ignored him. And the child collapsed and he died at the hospital, which he probably was, but they said he died at the hospital. I just can't believe that with all these deaths, with all this heat, even if a child was not dressed out, you would make him run in that heat. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning. Good morning. I want to make sure I use my words wisely. But what's unacceptable is I have to sit here and guard my words on what I say. That's
how I felt too, Danny.
As people in this community, Caucasians in this community, I'm not going to put this on anyone else. Caucasian women, especially in this community, not all. So if this shoe don't fit, Cinderella, please don't put it on. But they sit in this community and degrade, demise, belittle Black people every chance they get. First of all, let me tell you something. Talking white is not talking educated.
No, it's not.
Most people, most of them, are not even as educated as we're calling the way they speak. That white people do not own education. Education owns education. You know what I mean? So being articulate is not Caucasian. Just like talking uneducated or anger is not Black.
Thank you.
All that the Caucasian women do on here is argue, call each other out each other, see you next Tuesdays. Everything is a B. It's all bad things toward each other. Is that talking Black? No, it's talking angry.
It's
And
talking
so
ignorance.
that irks me when people have to do that. That if you talk educated, you must be white or want to be white or shooting for white. And if you're angry, you must be black. You got to be an angry black woman. You think you from the hood. No, no, no. Being from the hood is being from the hood. And the hood doesn't mean it's black. They got hoods in Ireland. They got hoods in Spain.
They're
They got hoods.
everywhere. Thank
They got
you.
hoods in Italy. They got hoods in Europe. They got hoods in. So hoods are everywhere. So stop that. And it does the uneducation of people, the ignorance of people. Amanda's prayer jar, I've never had anything against her. We've never had a problem. There's been something that's always rubbed me about her, that's had me paying attention. That whole statement she just made speaks volumes on what she thinks about black people. She must think black is to talk in the way she thinks that Brooke is talking, or whoever this Caucasian she thinks
She
is
was talking
talking.
about the bee.
Okay, and then she's talking black. That
Yes,
irks
I hate
me.
that shit.
That irks me, because let me tell you something. I know some very articulate black people that speak other languages and everything else, and I don't know many Caucasians that can do those things they do. Not saying they don't, but does that mean there's none that do? But so I don't compare it to that. My mother's very articulate. She has my stepfather's vocabulary, and he is very articulate. And they're
My
black
mother would have
excellence.
slapped the taste out my mouth if she
Yeah,
heard
you
me
can't
speak
say
like
stuff.
that.
I was never taught that white was right and black was wrong. So I don't say things like, when it's bad, I compare it to black, and when it's good, I compare it to white. I just don't think like that. I don't. And that kind of ignorance, it irks me. And it irks me that there'll be a bunch of people who will say, well, she does talk like she black when she mad, because they actually think that only blacks get mad. Because like I said, these heifers been fighting each other. If we name all the main parties in this thing, none of them black.
None of them.
But every time they get into it with each other, the N-word drops, black slurs drop, disrespect to black people drops. If me and you say something, we angry blacks. They don't say that, but we're angry.
Angry black women.
They're scared.
Angry black women.
Look, they're scared. They're scared. Hold on a second. Bambi went to the bee's house. She not black.
She ain't black. Look, she ain't. I said ain't. When I know the word is she's
Amber
not.
ran
Okay.
a whorehouse. She not black. 148 came on with her husband, spoke sexual abuse and racial slur against women. They ain't black.
They're not black.
John and his husband came on here and fought and disrespected. They not black.
Nope.
None of these people, I mean, they sending pizzas to each other, Craigslist to each other. None of these people black. They drop each other's kids. None of these people are black. But every time they name what's wrong, what's bad, what did something, what's illiterate, what's broke, it's black. But yet the people causing all the ruckus in this area, all the drama that's stressing everybody else, the people that's doxing people, the people that's doing wrong are all Caucasians.
Freak, sister.
But nobody's talking about that.
Nope.
But Amanda got to, and even when they talking about each other, you see that she talking about a whole nother Caucasian. She got to tell us how black they are.
You gotta throw the black in there.
And but that's not the good part of them being black. It's the bad part.
Yep.
Please, black people are one of the only people that could have been enslaved, tortured, treated like they were in this country, and still treat everybody good. Now, all blacks aren't going to do that, because some are just tired of trying to prove they're not trash, trying to prove they are educated, trying to prove that black did not make them wrong, except for in a society that told you we were wrong. That's exactly it. That's the only difference. Wake up, people. We need to wake up and be conscious. We need to wake up and realize that while we sitting here pointing a finger, would you like it if every black, white people do not like it when they walk in the room and black people are naming what white people did to this country, to people, to themselves. They don't like to hear that. Stop. That bothers me. That bothers me that she even bothered to do that. And so what does Amanda Bradshaw talk like? A newborn baby? Because half the time she talked to me, she's talking like a 5-year-old. So is her baby voice what we call? Just stop. I can't stand this. Ignorance in society is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then people will say, man, Danny said all that about white people. She must not like them. No. I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm saying that the people who are doing all this stuff.
You said a spade. Did you mean black, or did you mean
right? Because everything that the color black is black, so this is them. So
we got to clarify now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep, the lady that went to Georgia with the bullhorn, she damn sure wasn't black.
Yeah.
If she was black, she wouldn't be riding up the or backing down the street.
Mm.
She would have been at the front damn door.
And every time something black does happen, like for instance, the lady who faked her kidnapping and everything else, they not gonna stop drawing into that. But then we could have a whole young man go and do this because of race, a hate crime, and they will cover it up. Oh, let's not talk about that. Let's not bring that up on our channels.
Yep.
When we had black officers take a young man's life, we talked about it daily. We were playing. People were actually playing the video on here. We have had Caucasians in the last 3 years, officers, take black men's lives for no reason. There are little videos.
Black woman too, 21.
I heard not one person say they want to play it. Not one person wants to discuss the conversation. Not one person wants to. See, that's why we pick and we choose. Just like around here, they pick and they choose. Women out here threatening people's kids, but then they'll jump, oh, I don't like the way they threaten her. I don't like threats, period. Like, I don't like the way y'all play. And the way y'all have been acting as grown women is terrible. It's the reason why little girls get into fights. They're insecure. They take their lives. But nobody's blaming that on Caucasian women.
There you go, Christoph.
And I would not blame that on ignorant women. And so I just get so tired of all these people talking about what black people do. Everybody want to be black till it's time to be black. And everybody want to diss black to up themselves. But if you were something, you wouldn't need to put mine down to pull yours up. That's just that simple. Because no matter what, I don't need to ride the coattail. I don't think white is right. I don't think white is glory. I don't think like that. I think right is right. And I think wrong is wrong.
I'm live right now, and it is offensive to me.
It's
so
very
you can
offensive.
Come in my chat right now.
It's so offensive. It's so offensive that, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to end up talking black if Amanda comes up here. I have nothing to say to her.
No, I
pick my battles with who I pick them with. But when you make statements like that, I know I might get black on here. And the last time I came on Heidi's, all I heard about was how I was so angry. I was so mad. So let's not be an angry black woman. I'm tired of hearing that. So I'm going to say this as sweet as I can. And I'm going to watch how people still want to turn it. But let one of these Caucasians come on here. They literally come in chats and be like, you effing B, you see you next Tuesday.
Yes.
That's how they come in the door and no one ever says they're mad.
Yes.
They come in the door, bump your husband, your dog or your daughter was on drugs. You're like, golly, jeez. And no one ever says they're mad. Matter of fact, John goes live and talks about the dead, everything, and they run into the chat to hear it. How come no one ever says they're mad? Because that's not just mad, y'all. To me, that's evil.
Exactly.
They come in like Satan. And people be like, oh, he was just mad, because he had heard that somebody had said on their channel that that Cody didn't watch his booty last night. You be like, what? He came in like that?
Yeah, I didn't appreciate it. I
don't appreciate that.
No, I got
she don't
that
talk
clear.
Black. She might have been talking mad. She might have been talking Chicago. She ain't talking black. Because you got to be black to talk black. Yeah, and black isn't anger. It isn't uneducation or slang. That's not black.
I just don't understand how that came out of her mouth. You could have left it as she was talking as a tough woman. But no, you had to add that black.
Right, you could have said she's talking like she thought she was tough. She was talking like she was bad. You could say any of those things. You could say she was talking like she was ready to fight. Because that's how all y'all come up in here talking. Y'all come in here like y'all ready for war. Y'all come in like y'all ready for somebody to pull up. Y'all come in like y'all ready to die for this. And y'all not. Y'all don't even want to scratch for this. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even want to do that. Why are we pretending? Why am I talking about people, kids, then saying, wait, they taking it too far because they said they want to pull up? Huh?
Yeah, I heard on Savage's Live yesterday when, you have people talking about that they would do this for their kids and anybody talk, but it's okay to speak on Brooke's kids. It's okay to speak on anybody else's child as long as it's not yours.
Once again, we allow, they doing this for play. They do, like I said, if anybody of color did come up in here and do what they was doing, they be trying to get them put in jail. But that's where you notice that there's a separation with some of these people. And I hate to say it, but it's facts. I'm not sugarcoating it. There are so many people in here. What they want fights. Oh, they want this fight and they want it. But like I said, same stuff. If any of us came up in here and did what they was doing, and in my opinion, that's how it is with Real and Roadhog. Real is wrong as 2 left feet. He was disrespectful to many women. He was
Yep.
disrespectful to the black race. He was disrespectful just for what he was doing to me, in my opinion. I can say that because I'm black. But Roadhog is just as disrespectful. But Roadhog is still here. John Yates is still here.
So,
Amber
Social
is
Blade,
still here.
if they wanted to really cancel him,
Nosy hoe down.
just like they did Molly Golightly.
Like
But
I
they
said,
want him
and I'm
here
not
so
saying
they can
our
keep
Caucasians
fighting.
went down. I'm
Yep.
only speaking over here, though.
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
not speaking no other sector. I'm saying
Got you.
over here. That's why on the outside, there are people who say in this area, there's too much racism because stuff won't even have anything to do with racism
Yes,
and it
Alex, in
becomes
your case, I'm
racist over
sorry.
here. Why? Why did Amanda Prayer say that stupid shit on her channel and think it was okay?
It's
and
not
now
okay.
she'll be a victim. You know why she'll be a victim? Because 2 black women sat up here and said she was wrong.
No,
That'll make her a victim
sent me
more
a
than what
message
she said.
to ask me, was it let me read her message because you didn't have to ask me that. She says, oh my God. She said, oh, she's got a lot of comments. Heidi No Rush, can you weigh in on this? Let me know. Yes, it's offensive. I certainly didn't mean to be. Reading their feelings, I feel a bit sick to my stomach. You shouldn't have came out your mouth and said it.
You shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have come
And
out your
one
mouth.
thing about being a content creator where everybody think I want to be on peace. First of all, I'm a boss. And real people who know about business know that once you're a content creator, you have to think before you speak. Because when you saying I didn't realize I'd hurt the masses, you should have thought about that this is going out to the masses.
Yep. You put it on a public platform.
You put it on a public platform and made a blanket statement like it was all facts, and it's not. And it's not. Because like I said, most of the blacks I know speak way better than she does. And I'm not talking about she's speaking slang, just period. And that don't make them better than her. I don't even think about it. But if I had to think about it, when you're talking black, the blacks I know speak way better than you do.
Thank you.
So are they speaking black? Do you want to speak their black? So stop saying stuff like I can't stand that. That's like saying white is right. And none of these people who act a fool out in this chat have got up and shown me that white is articulate, their vocabulary is up. Because first of all, just because your vocabulary is good, what are your actions? Do your actions meet up with this great vocabulary and education you got? Oh, Buzzball swears she's one of the most smartest people in the world, but pulls one of the most ignorant stunts all through here. So what is this telling me? Because if that's acting white, I would never, first of all, I don't want to act anything. I would never be anything they are.
Never.
All the things they do, I would never do in my life. I mean that.
Woo.
Didn't D so-called pull up on Jules? I mean the B2. That's another Caucasian. Once again, show me where the blacks was acting up over here. Show me, because every time the blacks act up over here, they're not. They are fighting against the fact that they came over here just because it was things they liked, but now they're being treated bad or ostracized because they're black.
Yeah,
because people are looking for somebody to blame for their nonsense over here.
I just can't. Oh my God. Well, she can't act like it didn't happen. Shit, I heard it.
I'll never forget it.
I heard it. And I won't forget it. Thank you. I won't forget it.
And it's just a reminder to me of that that little quiet.
I had to listen twice. I'm sorry.
Tell me what you think.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's
I had to listen twice before, till I realized, and I was like, wait a minute. And I went back and I listened again. And I just played it twice on here. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you say out of your mouth? I said, this is not the movies, honey. Black
Mhm.
women. So that means that Taraji P. Henson and all of these women, you know, that play these roles in these movies, that's the way they really speak. Highly
Mhm.
educated women do not speak.
No, it's because
Most
of
of
the
the women I
stereo.
know don't speak like that, white
Mhm.
or black.
And it's because stereotypes say that so here are stereotypes. All white black women are angry and they nod their head and they roll their eyes. Black men all got big ding dings. They all can hoop. We all can dance. Those are stereotypes. When you speak stereotypes, it tells me that you didn't even bother to pay attention. Forget about what you heard. Let me just go off what I know. You get what I'm saying? So here's the
Yeah,
thing. Danny comes on here, this black woman. Heidi comes on here, this black woman. And the truth of the matter is, when Heidi was first being attacked, it was for saying nothing, not for snap, snap, snapping, not for rolling her eyes. Not, you get what I'm saying? So y'all pick and choose. And then when we say something, we're too loud, we're too angry, I'm too scared. I'm scared of women that off of words go to each other's house. And I don't mean scared like fear. I'm scared that that's the society we live in because Caucasians keep making it okay to invade, to kill, steal, and destroy people and land because they're mad. And that is annoying in America. And I'm sorry
yeah.
if that makes me angry. And I'm sorry that just makes me so mad. How would y'all feel? My black sons are treated like criminals because they black and they told of all
Because
the
they're black.
terrible things that black people do and black men have done. But here's the thing: what if a whole society was scared of young white boys because those the ones that grow up in
Exactly.
schools, because those the ones that walk into malls with AR-15? Why wouldn't you hate it if the whole world was scared of your son?
Yeah, I'm
Because of what
serious.
somebody else's son did in your race? Because we could do that. We
Yeah,
could sit around and say to ourselves, wait a minute, wait. Who gonna start this fire is them. Who gonna let us all burn is them. Who gonna
it's
help
them.
to build a jail that they put us in as they commit every crime they admit that we do. Every crime they say we do, they make a white collar crime for them so they don't get as much time.
Because the whole thing is, especially, you know, with the stuff that happened down there in Alabama, like
Yes,
Alabama, when they
yes.
were
They
talking
made many
about
excuses
how a
about
black
that.
crowd jumped on some.
Mhm.
No, tell the
Even
whole
though
fucking
white
story.
people decided they couldn't be told what to do,
Yep,
and
by
they
a black
decided they
man
could put,
who was doing
listen,
his
who put
job.
hands on people first?
Yep,
Them.
and they
Who
got their
they,
ass handed to them, and I
they
don't feel bad for them.
I have had arguments on news platforms and chats with people who say, I'm so tired of black people killing each other and talking about they want
What
Black
about the
Lives
white
Matter.
cops that are
And you
killing
know,
black people?
and no, they say this, right? Or they'll say, what was he doing to make the cop kill him? But here's what I know for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way a race that has killed every single race in the world can talk to me about killing a race, including themselves. There's no
Thank
way you
you.
can argue with me about that. Secondly, Secondly, when you ask me what did he do to make the cops shoot him, I want to know what it's gonna be like when there are cops doing that to just anybody. They won't ask that question. They're not gonna ask why did he. First of all, they didn't have to make any move. If your finger's already on the trigger,
Damn.
the slightest move could change the situation. So how about that? So we need to start opening ourselves, and there are plenty of great white people, black people, Mexican people, Asian people. There's many of all great races. I'm not saying that one is all, but for those over here who keep pulling that, they are the example of the demise of the country. They are the example of racism in a newer form, where I pretend like I'm with everybody, but really I'm one of the biggest racist people you're gonna meet in my life. And in this sector, like I said, y'all got people in y'all chat who adore the Klan. Y'all got people that are content creators slash things who know more about blacks than blacks do. You got content creators who telling people they sound black. You got content. I mean, but all of them do that. They said that about Amber. Remember when John and them used to say Amber talk black? She's so black. She thinks she's so black. No, she's so white acting a fool. Why don't y'all give it to who acting a fool? They acting so white. Now, if I came on here, Heidi, and said on your platform, oh, Heidi, they just acting like white people, they swear I was a racist. I swear they would swear I was racist.
Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna read Amanda's reply to Breezy Girl's comment. I just pulled it up after looking at what Stormy Knight said. Amanda says, I sincerely apologize. I didn't mean to infer all black women sound the same. When she gets pissed off, she sounds like she's trying to speak like three of my best friends.
Who are
Okay.
black? Let me guess. Her 3 black best friends.
Of course. Okay. She sounds like she is trying to sound rough, tougher than she is. She has said many times all her friends are black and reminds me of my best friends. They have a thing about white women who try to appropriate any part of their culture. And her speaking that way hits a raw nerve in me because it's exactly what my friends are bothered by. But you're saying
You're
that your 3
lying.
black friends speak like that.
You're lying,
Okay.
Amanda. Amanda, I'm telling you to
In
your face
fact,
right now, you're lying because here's the thing. Your black friends are offended by the comment you made. That's what they would mean. Like people gonna always say black women are angry or black women talk like that. So if you made a statement like she sounded like a black woman because she's angry, then that's what your black friends are offended by. Secondly, if you had black friends, you wouldn't, I mean, that you were really close to, you let me tell you something. I have friends, real close friends from Iran, close that are Caucasian and promise you they will check you. And I never think, oh, they talking like a black girl. I just always think like, don't nobody mess with them. They a loser. Because like my girl Lindsay is Italian. She will go bananas on you before I will. She don't allow you to look at her the wrong way. And I don't say, oh, Lindsay is so black because, you know, she blacker than black because she black. No. I know Lindsay's Lindsay. And that's what's wrong with y'all. And if you really had friends of different, that people were really close, then I wouldn't use them as my examples. But what I tell you is, what? Girl, because you got 3 best black friends and you talk like this. That's like the person, I done had 5 black people in my house. 2 black people done
Savage,
used
I
my
just
toilet.
sent you something on IG. I'm sorry, Savage. I just sent you something on IG that you need to see.
Yeah,
okay,
man,
go ahead,
stop
Steve,
talking. You're putting your foot further in your mouth. And stop telling me about y'all black friends. Like, I'm so tired because if y'all really had best friends that were black, a black goddaughter, all this black stuff, then you would know that these are just people. We are people. And a system told y'all we were animals, told y'all we were not trustworthy. We can't be trusted, and we ain't the one that stole land. We not the one that plumaged through people. We not the one that came and arred all these women. We never did that. You better check your history books. And if you check your history books, you would learn that black people have been coddling, carrying, and catering to this country since the moment they brought us in here on ships. And you better know the truth. Stop speaking down on us.
Hold on. She said, in fact, I sent my friend Michelle a clip of Jules doing that a few weeks ago.
And she said she's talking black.
Back saying another one. What's wrong with her? She never speak in that way to me. What? She never speak in that way to me. $100 bet. It just hits me wrong and I find it offensive. That said, I was in absolutely no way trying to be offensive myself, and I apologize if it came off that way. Perhaps I should have given more context. There is no context to give. You could have just said she was trying to sound like a tough girl. The word black, never, ever, or woman,
right.
Black woman.
Right. And if you say all black women, and if you say all black women don't talk like it, then name the black woman she's talking like. How about that? Say, oh, she talking just like Sarah. She talking just like Jessica. She talking just like Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? Give me the person. But when you say black people, that's just like if I said the statement Amanda Prayer made, it's just how white people talk. They'd all be offended because all of them don't. But like I said, well, why don't you bring your black friend on to have a face up and tell us that, man, I just was saying, oh, girl, talking black, but I bet she wouldn't be talking to me like that. But if your friend says that that's white girl, if you played her Jules video and she said this white girl talks black a few weeks ago, then why would you say that your friends say they get offended by people saying that? Make up your mind, Amanda, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Breezy doesn't want that apology. I don't want that apology. No one wants that apology. Heidi doesn't. Nobody wants it. You know why? Because it's not real. It's not sincere. You said it because you meant it and you thought it because you think black people talk like that. They don't. They don't, boo. And we don't talk like we're a little kid stuck in a jar. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really such a lady. We don't talk like that neither. But you do. She talk like, I mean, I don't know if she's going for Nicki Minaj's voice or Betty Boop's. I don't know, but it's really annoying. And just picturing, hearing you say, hearing you talk about black people and degrade us and then try to sit here. And that's all they do in this sector. They degrade our race for no reason while they talking about each other and then become victims. And now she's going to cry because somebody called them out on their stupidity. But like I said, don't worry. Somebody will be calling somebody. They'll be calling Terry Lynn and saying I'm being hostile. I'm being angry. They'll be calling. They'll be
What
writing
the
into
fuck?
Reddit,
Who cares?
and they'll be writing into Reddit to say, "Oh my God, Danny was so angry." But yet these heifers will go to each other's house, punch each other's kids, send out requests to each other, play with God's name, sleep with men while they marry. That they met on here. They do all this stuff. No black people doing this. All this stuff.
Nobody.
And they will dog us every day. That's why they call it the racist sector, because I've never seen such ignorance in my life.
That's where I stand when I say, when you're going to call me out of my name, but you want me to respect you and call you your name, fuck you.
Yeah,
I don't care what context you used it in. And what I don't understand is people don't understand why that pissed me off. Now, you see, I'm sounding like an angry black woman.
You better stop. Heidi, stop sounding like
I better stop. But, I just don't play the bullshit. And then to have the nerve. So let me just tell you what happened in Savage's live one day. I was in Savage's live. She was playing the bee, and the bee had said something about being respectful. And I typed in the chat, well, don't be disrespectful. So this little MFer, Napa Valley, she types in there, are you speaking to me? No, was that meant for me, Heidi? You had the nerve to type my fucking name after you called me Holly White? Bitch, don't ever type my name. Pretend I'm Holly White, since that's what you called me. Don't type my motherfucking name in nobody's chat. Sorry. And that's what I mean.
And that's what people don't understand, that on here, the thing is, people have a right to say, this is what I don't accept. People have a right to see, but once again, because these people that are arguing back and forth are sending out the wrong image. They're sending out that you can disrespect me like crazy and then we could be friends, or we can be, no, we can't.
No, we can't.
I got more respect for myself.
Thank you.
You understand me? And that's why I tell people, I'm a free thinker, I'm a free mover, but trust me, when I'm done, I'm done. And people be killing me. They walk around here swearing if they don't know if I like them, or if they don't trust me. If I don't, I tell you. It's no secret. You don't have to assume with me. Right? You don't have to assume with me. Right? You don't have to assume with me. But unlike the rest of these people, I didn't come on here to just dislike people or fix people or change people. I came on here to be me, do me, live me, and show you me. And at the end of the night, though, but I'm not going to be in the midst of a storm and not throw up an umbrella. And it's just that simple. So if I say something, it's my umbrella. It's letting you know, like, oh, I noticed the rain and I will stay dry.
I don't do that back and forth, and then I get a call. Well, do you think guys can have a conversation? No. When I tried to have that private conversation, you're going to come back and ask me, what context was it used? I don't give a fuck what context it was used in. Don't do that shit.
Right.
Don't do it.
Because here's the thing, any statement I make, y'all going to swear it meant all this, and this. No, it meant just what I said. Yep, I'm sorry, I didn't read that last comment. It said she was saying what?
Hold on. That was Social Blade. Hold on. Okay, there you go.
Sorry, these words are so tiny.
Okay, so I forgot. Hold on, I'm gonna read it to you. Now she's saying she sent the clip to her black friend to get their opinion. That makes it worse.
And it makes it worse if another black person is sitting with a Caucasian and allowing them to degrade their own people. Because one black person does not speak for all. But here's the thing. She keeps wanting to tell us what her one black friend that we don't even know exists is saying, right? Even though she should know that her black friend should be tired of being a black woman.
Three of them.
But remember, she just sent it to the one. But here's this one invisible black friend she's sending this message to, or she might produce. But you just had 1, 2, 3, 4 black women in one group tell you that they were offended. But you're telling me that they're not offended. See what I mean? See, that is that type of Caucasian thing where I can say that this black person said it's okay, therefore it's okay. Think about it. Lady Godiva came on and said, I got black friends that it's okay if I say the N-word, but I know plenty of black people that's not going to ever let you say that words now.
Ever.
But you're going to keep telling me it's okay because somebody told you could do it.
I'm gonna start counting how many white friends I have
Jennifer
in real
Love
life.
Hewitt just recently had to be told about using that word master. He's not allowed to run that word like that. But here was the funny thing. Every time one of these people get told, they always say the same thing. I had no idea. I truly apologize. I didn't mean to offend anybody. You said an offensive statement and thought it wouldn't offend anyone? Mm. Mm. That's weird. Because when I say something offensive, I want to offend everyone who heard it. I'm a realist. I keep it
You got me choking, girl.
Yeah, no, I didn't like to hear that statement. That statement was BS, Amanda.
So this comes to thing. The woman from Love After Hip Hop, or Love Hip Hop, or whatever the hell it is.
Loving Hip Hop.
Yeah, the Hispanic woman. She was let go from the show because she
for saying
called monkey. So everybody was saying because she's Latino, she can say it. No, you can't. If you are not a black person calling another black person monkey.
But see, you know what? When it comes to being racist, people have all these excuses. Oh, well, you could say it. Oh, well, this person say it. Oh, well, if you this, I should say when it comes to disrespect, people are like, oh, if you gay, you can say this. Oh, if you this, you could do this. Oh, if you this, you could do that. But what's wrong is one day it was written that black people could never be racist to Caucasians because they were once their oppressor. But I swear, if you say anything, they'll be, oh my gosh, she's such a racist. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, she's trying to offend us. Oh, did she just say that about? Oh, did he just say that? Oh, but I mean, whether I go with that or not, it was once written. It was said that you can't be. Because if you're anything, you're fighting back for what they did.
Yeah. No, Christoph fans always.
But I don't agree with that. I don't agree with being wrong to white people because of what some white people do. I understand how this country was built, but because I understand it, I know the possibility of what they could be like because I know what they've done. But I know all aren't that. And I know that even in the storm of the most racist times, there were Caucasians who weren't like that. So I honor that and I respect that. But please respect my people. Please understand that when you degrade one of them and you put it in a whole sum of them all, you degraded me too. You degraded my children, my mother, my father, my brothers, my cousins, my aunties, my friends. And for that, I can't say, oh, that's okay. You said black people talk like that.
And they don't. And Vault, thank you for that. She said, I remember going back, Auntie's advice that if you have to quantify your black friends, that tells me everything I need to know. And that's exactly true. So that's like me saying, oh, I talk to my girl. I don't look at somebody's color. But you know they're white. I'm just, you know, they're white. They're white Asian. You know, but I don't sit there and go, oh, I have 4 Asian friends. I have 10 white women that are my friends. I don't do that shit. And someone just said it here too, that I don't, it was Melinda. She says, I didn't know friendships were categorized by color.
They're not. They're not. And the only reason I had to say that my friends, their race, that they had a different race, is because I wanted to say that they go off and they don't say they're going off because they're black. They don't. They go off when they're mad. They go off when they're angry. They will check you when they're offended. I mean, that's just who they are. They say that every person is a part of nature and nurture. So it means it's what you've seen and how you were raised. So at the end of the night, that's why people do what they do. My friends aren't categorized by their race, period. Just like neither are my family members. If somebody came up to me and they just had to say, oh, you got that mix, that half-breed, I would be offended. I have a granddaughter.
Shit, all of my grandkids are mixed.
Right, but that's not how I categorize. So like I said, people want to say something. I'm not doing that. Like I said, you talk about Polish people, you're talking about my family because my granddaughter got Polish in it. You talk about Italians, you're talking about my family because my granddaughter got Italian in it. And I could care less if there's Italians who don't like me and if Polish who don't like me. There's blacks who don't like me.
Thank you. If you're gonna speak facts. Don't just
don't just I'm speaking ignorance
in generalization. Don't do that shit.
Racism is ignorance.
Good morning,
so
Jennifer.
Do not speak about a race to me with ignorance and think I'm accepted. I'm not. And damn sure don't speak about my race.
Yeah, because I know, you know, when Breezy was speaking up about different things, first thing comes out of people's mouths, oh, she's pulling the race card. No, she's speaking her truth. Point blank,
Mm-hmm.
period. Mendy's the same way.
Mm-hmm. That's
Drea's
why I
the
said
same
if we
way.
say anything, we want to be a victim. We pull in a race card. We want a pity party. But then people can throw insults on us that obviously we're not articulate or educated. That we this, that we that, that we this, and it's annoying.
Don't see it. You want respect, you need to earn respect. You give people respect. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck how you feel about them. If I don't, I go and chat people I don't even like.
Mm-hmm.
But you say something to me in the wrong way. Yes, I will respond to you. I don't give a fuck where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Look at it, Heidi. Now black women supposed to be angry and talk all this way. I don't go in anyone's chat and start anything. No matter how rude they being, I don't go in no one's chat and disrespect. You know why? Because I don't
Yep.
play about disrespecting me. I don't do anything to anyone that I wouldn't want done to myself on here. So if you do it, I did. You know what I'm saying? But yet we being, come on, please. Like I said, since the pandemic, I ain't really seen but Dear Vet. Name me the black ones that Dear Vet, Real, AT2. Who are the other ones? And none of them done did none of this stuff.
Shit is just sad.
Oh
Christoph,
no,
just
was Spark too.
please put in the chat what was said to Flavor, because I don't know and I don't watch these other channels. That's what I said. If I don't like you, I don't watch you. I don't like you. I don't watch you. I don't go incognito. I don't like you.
I don't
I
watch
don't
nothing incognito.
watch you. So I don't know what was said. And CJ's the same with my grandson. He's Hispanic and black. His mother and them used to get offended because they would be called Mexicans. And I didn't know there was a difference between Hispanic, and then they broke it down to me. My grandson doesn't speak Spanish, but his dad does, his mom does. He doesn't speak it. He doesn't. His sister doesn't, because her father never wanted them to speak Spanish in the home. They spoke English, and they still speak English.
Heidi, my granddaughter, my oldest
So
granddaughter.
That's the black card. Because I had to go back. I had to go to a committee to get my black card back.
They took
Because when I said on camera with JY, I lost my black card. So I had to go in front of this committee of people who I have no respect for to try to get my black card back. Get the fuck out of here.
Heidi, my granddaughter.
Yes, ma'am.
My oldest granddaughter, when she started school, she would go to Polish school. She would go to Polish school from pre-K to like 3rd grade. Now, she would go to it all the way through the 8th grade, but she's going to do it because in Polish school, she will speak nothing but Polish. She will learn in Polish. It's the same, curriculum and everything else. But because she'll do that, it'll help her to learn to, communicate, write, and everything in her language, which is part of her. But because of that, I am like, well, you know what? If she's going to do Polish school for that many years, I'm going to take classes. I'm going to download apps. I am going to learn to communicate with her, to respect. You know what I'm saying? Just like my granddaughter, I be having my baby granddaughter on here all the time. Let me tell you something. Her grandfather, he teaches us so much about, he teaches her Italian. He teaches her about his family, his people who have never came here, just everything, because this is part of her life, and I embrace it with them. Just like they embrace the cultures that we come from. Because at the end of the night, we love her. So I don't jump on this camera and be like, hold on, y'all, be nice to my granddaughter because, she got that side. Heck, no. You better be nice to every side of her because I love her. I love her. I don't see that stuff. But when people want to talk, I'm going to tell you why I can't see that stuff. I refuse to see that stuff.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So Flavor said that I was Bomb's token friend. And I addressed that, and I'm going to address it again. Okay. I'm no one's token. I didn't sit on a panel with Bomb. I've been on Bomb's panel one time, and that was to discuss bot. I don't have conversations with Bomb in private. I sent her a couple of IG lives that when she asked me if I knew about something, I responded to her. I sent her a positive thing when I saw all of those were jumping on her. I told her to protect herself. So I didn't pretend to be her friend. So my whole thing was, and my question to her was she a token? Because I see a whole bunch of Black people in Bomb's lives. So I was just asking the question, were you a token friend? Because, you were up there with her. You were fighting her battles. You were doing lives and going after people, the same people that you're now friends with.
Well, you know, I say the same. I don't know who that person is, but I say the same thing about them that I say about DYS, because you're the black with a
Hi,
complex that thinks
Kenzie.
you're the black with a complex that thinks white makes you right, white validates you, and white makes you important. Because see, right makes me right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boss. I'm always gonna be validated. You know what I mean? But these people coming around saying, "Oh," and then when is it that you know what race every subscriber is? These people be killing me like they know exactly who's what. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's just ignorance. That's ignorance to me. That's like
Yep.
when people say, "Oh, if you Caucasian, you couldn't have cared about something that was a black." Why? You should care about something because you care. When little kids get kidnapped and these schools get shot up, 9 times out of 10, they be Caucasians in the school. And I never say, "Oh, well, I don't care because they Caucasian. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't my kids. Wouldn't be my kid. We wouldn't even be there. They don't even have blacks in their neighborhood, so it wouldn't happen to us." I don't say
Yeah,
that.
see, so I don't like
I
that
say
shit.
poor babies who were minding their business. Look, and we such animals. We ain't never went up in school and took the lives of kids.
Ain't nobody going up in no school shooting up a damn school. That's
No,
not.
I
I
done
haven't
lived in.
heard of
I
it.
done been to school in the hood, and they ain't even bring a gun in it. Let alone came in there and did nothing like that. But that still don't have me turning. Once again, I don't have me running when I see 13, 14, 19-year-old Caucasians and stuff. I don't get. Oh Lord, I don't. I don't.
I haven't heard of it at all.
And I
But
know y'all know about in North Carolina the kids that kidnapped a kid and tortured them. They family just won $200 million from the school district. Go read that story. And then when y'all go read history and what's going on in the world right now, y'all tell me what race you should really be scared of.
there
Or
you
who
go.
you should be scared of the crazy people. How about that? And some of them on here in this sector doing crazy stuff, and y'all are validating them. Y'all are validating the devil. Y'all are validating racist people.
Yeah,
Y'all
they
are
have mental
validating
problems.
hateful people.
Good morning, Glenn Crack. This shit is disgusting.
But y'all worried about me and Heidi gonna do. Hey, when I told y'all I pull up in real life, it's because y'all keep running around here talking about pull up, getting swatted, stuff that ain't no joke. It is no joke, none of this stuff. You threaten my kids, I don't give a damn about the internet or the law, and I mean that. But that don't make me because I'm black. That means because I'm nobody fool. I know that in this real world, didn't we just talk about how kids were sitting in school minding their business and somebody came and decided they was going? That's the world we live in. I'm not playing with
What?
nobody, and I definitely ain't playing with people who think they're entitled and above the law. So any of y'all over here who seem to think y'all above the law, I'm not playing with y'all at all. So like I said, Amanda's prayer jar, that statement you just made was disrespectful. I want nothing to do with it. I don't do nothing with her anyway, so I want nothing to do with her. Because she seemed like she always in mess anyway.
This shit is disgusting.
It's disgusting.
And you know, and I said it early then, and I mean it. If your kids are off limits, everybody's kids off limits.
They are.
You're not going to sit there and talk about somebody else's children because you don't like them, whether it's Brooke, Savages, whoever kids.
Mhm.
If you sit there and think your kids are important, they think and they know their kids are too. I wouldn't back that kind of bullshit.
Well, Heidi, here's the thing. My angry black butt, since I've been a content creator, I did a video about Amber's daughter being talked about, Brooke's son being shown with his underwear, Siwa's son being degraded with the whole thing.
Anybody's child.
Anybody.
Yes.
So I was speaking, but you know what I realized? Why I stopped? Because I realized these heifers keep doing it with each other's kids. They keep torturing each other's kids. It's not us. It's not the outside of people who saying, please stop. It's them. They like to torture each other's kids, it seems like. They're okay with their children being all over this perverted internet. They okay with it. They continue to do it. They talk crap about each other as they children sit in the background.
Shit is disgusting. It really is.
It's disgusting and sick. But once again, now this is disgusting and sick behavior. But they talking about black people being angry and angry black women and what we doing. Like I told you, last time I came up on your panel, they had more conversations. Reddit, everybody had more conversations about our anger, me and your anger.
I don't even go to Reddit to see that.
I don't go to Reddit. This was one of the things I kind of
I don't.
I kept
They
hearing
don't
about all
fucking
these
know me.
people. No, I kept hearing about all these people who were so upset that I was so angry. They prefer if I'm not angry. How could you not be angry in this society? How could you not be angry? And then they were saying stuff like, oh, why is she so mad about Mims? I don't care if it was Mims, McDonald's, Terry, Sari, Jessica. As a woman, the thoughts that another woman could do that and y'all keep sweeping it under the rug is sick to me.
Yep.
It's sick to me.
Yep.
But
I was
once
on
again, my Black A would never do another woman like that. I am a SA survivor. I am a woman, and I would never do that to a woman. So I'm sorry if my class is a little classier than most.
Yep.
But I would
I was
never. So I'm sorry that it doesn't anger y'all. I'm sorry that y'all don't think it's so that these women that we talking about, they show naked pictures of each other, they pass around messages, and they torture each other's children. These are some of the worst things women should be doing.
Savage is
Especially
asking you a question.
what's that?
Savage says, Danny, can you give thoughts on my whole family tree being exposed by the bug?
I think that is completely wrong because her problem isn't with you. I mean, with your family. So why is she doing that? And another thing is, once again, all these tactics these people are pushing are tactics that I have people snap. You bring out my whole family, I promise you're going to be naming some people that you didn't want to name, and I'm going to make sure they know you know them. I believe when you open up Pandora's boxes, like I said yesterday, when I was talking about old girl Bambi going out, because I know Bambi was in Lombard. I know Bambi was in Yorktown because I live out here. I know she was. So here's what I'm saying. When I said
saw the video
people
on
were saying, but when people were saying, I did too. But people were saying, people were saying, oh, but that was wrong. That's taking it too far. That's too real life. Y'all, what do y'all think y'all doing with people when you keep doing all this with them? It's real life. And we live in a world where people, like I said, because of road rage, you cut somebody off and they could take your life. But you sitting here threatening people and thinking that there's not cray-crays on here that'll come do some stuff that, like I said, I don't pull up to put out no flyers. I don't pull up for the internet neither. So I'm not that person. None of this is what I'm going to be. You could video if you wanted to, but it wouldn't be me. And I'm being honest, but I also tell you, I don't sit and get into it back and forth. I told y'all, what I say, Heidi, I ain't gonna never be going back and forth for 2-3 years.
That's what you said. You won't be going back and forth.
I'm not. I don't do that. And some of these people been going back and forth with each other for 3 years, saying some of the most heinous shit to each other, doing some of the most heinous, trying to get people's job. Look, if you're trying to get somebody's job, people gonna lose it. You mess with people's kids, people gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, this is just silly stuff. Y'all having the police run up in my house daily. Come on, this is silly stuff. And it's immature.
I talked to my nephews yesterday, and I was telling them about you, and I was telling them where you live at, and I was telling them about the people that you know and the stuff that you and I had discussed the other day, and they said, "Oh, I need to meet her." So I'm gonna have to get you guys on a 3-way call so you can talk to them because they say they want to meet you, and y'all
like
are
I
not
say,
far away
in
from each
real
other
life.
either.
I really know some really things, and like I said, but I know the internet. The internet is about show and tell, so everybody wants to use a ride. I want you to know me. I want you to know that what I'm saying, my word is my bond. I really am who I'm saying I am, and I'm not afraid to speak up.
Nope. Whatever stated, I don't know who Natasha Cooper is. She said, did y'all see Natasha Cooper wearing a monkey mask last night, making fun as a creator, calling her Planet of Apes? She is disgusting. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but I know that's very disrespectful. And once again, are they Caucasian? Because Caucasians are allowed to do whatever they want, it seems like, on these platforms.
Yes. So whatever, is this
but let me come on here with a sheet.
I don't know.
They'll have my channel down by the end of the day. Let me come on here with a sheet. Let me come on here with a sheet and speak facts. And they'll shut this whole thing down. How dare. So what we need to be doing is standing for equal rights. If it's just like for Facebook, a lot of people don't know this. On Facebook, you could say you Black B.
Oh my gosh, she's white, Danny. She's white.
Lord. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that. You could say you white. You could say you Black B. You could say you NB. You could say you Mexican B. You could say you WB. B, you know what I'm saying? And B is the BITCH word. You could say all these racial slurs with the word B on Facebook, right? But did you know what
Yep.
you couldn't say together? You white B. I was suspended from Facebook because during the riots, a white woman was coming out of Target and they said, oh, look, here's a white woman coming out looting. And she told the camera person, oh, you NB, get out of my face. Get that camera out. Break your phone in my face, you NB. So they kept saying you NB. Now, here she is looting, but she keep calling them an NB. So I
Did anybody report this video of Natasha Cooper's? She put on a monkey mask. She's a big white woman. And I bet nobody reported
it. You know what they did? They passed it around and keep showing it. But anyway, I said you white B. In the same sense. I didn't say you. I didn't put racial slurs to it. No, I just said you white B. And Facebook suspended me. I was in Facebook jail. And they showed me, and that's how I know that you can use B, you can call somebody BITCH in many forms, except for a white B. And then people had to get on that. So because it's saying, why is it that one okay? You know, that's the wrong one, but every other one you could say. So you have to get on top of these people that make the laws and the rules. She got on a whole monkey suit talking about Planet of the Apes. Okay. When the closest people that look, if you look at them in them Caucasus Mountains, they look the closest to apes. I mean, we're not gonna start. I'm not gonna start history. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
Thank you, Klaus. We're responsible for our own mental health. We are.
Yes.
Oh my God, I've never heard of this woman.
I've never heard of her.
Wait a minute. She calls her mixed granddaughter Niglet. Get the fuck out of here. Good morning, Carter. Long time no see. Good morning, sweetie.
Like I said, this is the internet, and there's all kind of people on here.
Oh my God. Breezy said I would use the race card, the black card, any card I damn well please to call out racism and problematic behavior. No one will ever stop me from speaking out about it. There you go.
Judge.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. What people gotta understand is my fist always in the air.
So Mandy says, but when it does happen, Christoph, she's talking to Christoph fan always. Shit, I missed this comment. Oh shit. Let's see, can I go find it? But she's responding to Christoph fan always. She says, but when it happened, that someone's going to get hurt. That person will be a victim. They normally keep feeding the fire and have done worse themselves. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She kept saying about Bambi. I'm going back to the B. She kept talking about Bambi, but you kept saying she's crazy. If you're saying she's crazy, which I hate that word, but she has mental problems, why do you keep lighting that? Why do you keep sparking it? Because sooner or later that shit's going to catch on fire and you're not going to control that burn.
And I got some more questions for you. Why ain't this up to the police? Like, whole chick at your crib, whole chick at your town, whole chick in your business. And the police ain't nowhere in this. Because you're not about it. You ain't no guy.
You're not.
So where the police at? Because me personally would owe the favor.
Oh, wait a minute.
Safe haven.
She did give. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. People talking about what was done to Jews. Are we going to tell Jews she was wrong for giving Terry Lynn's address to Lefty? What the fuck is Lefty going to do?
But what I'm saying
so
is,
again, you're giving out somebody's address, but I put up a partial address of yours 3 years ago, and your bitch ass had a fit. Bitch, sit the fuck down. I hope somebody spins your ass really soon.
But here's what I'm saying, Heidi. If I'm sitting here on the internet doing stuff like giving out people's address, telling people come to my crib, and then somebody do it, and then all these people get in the chats like, oh my God, it's just too far. Where did you think it was going to go?
She better be careful crossing the fucking street. I'm going to say it again. Be careful.
I ain't thinking about none of these houses. But like I said, you was giving a whole man a woman's address. You was trying to get Tennessee, saying you was gonna get Tennessee to pull up on. I mean, like you was
trying Tennessee gonna really girl. Tennessee ain't gonna do that kind of shit.
Tennessee is not.
Tennessee don't have a problem with.
It's not gonna be with no woman that's pushing
with Terry Lynn.
And once again, that wasn't a Terry Land thing. It was anybody. If y'all giving out a woman's address to men and to strangers and on the internet, why would you be mad that somebody got yours?
Jules
You
did.
live,
The B.
yeah. You do dirty
Disease
stuff
proof.
happens.
Oh my God.
But see, all y'all was scared about what old girl Bambi did. And to me, no disrespect, it was kind of pussy. Because I'm not coming all the way from my
She
state
is a
just to
pussy.
drop flyers. I'm coming from my state to drop liars. You understand me?
Yeah.
Like
there you go.
y'all think I'm talking. This ain't black talk. This is real talk. In the real world, do not bring a
And
knife
Bambi
to a
said
G fight.
yesterday, she said she keeps going. She's going to come back again and she won't be dropping flyers. And I went, oh, I heard her say that on Stand Up Guys. And I was like, oh, shit.
But see, the fact that you recording it and did it like that, it
Yep.
makes it a threat. So you getting yourself in trouble. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it once and make it count.
There you go.
Like we won and done it round here.
Yes, she did. Yep, she
So, like
did.
I
But it's
said,
okay if she does it
that's what's
because
going
there's
on.
always an excuse. She never takes accountability for the bullshit she does. And I don't give a fuck about January 9th. I don't give a fuck. To me, your cry for help didn't work. You're planning on killing yourself or committing S, but you're calling everybody and sending fucking pictures. Girl.
Because
Stop.
these people do stuff for the internet. We have to stop. Let me tell you something that I learned about being somebody who used to have S ideations. You understand? And the reason I say it is because I never did it. You know what I mean? But here's the anyway. When I used to have those, the one thing I know is that when you're still talking about it, it's because you're crying for help. When people are about it, they stop. They stop telling you. And sometimes they even fake you. I know people in my life who did it and they went from down to seem like they were a little better. They came and kicked it with you like everything was okay, but they weren't okay. They weren't. So I just really, like I said, these people, once again, in this sector, these Caucasians keep playing with some of the worst traumas we have in the world. Some of the worst things that most of us have had to deal with. That's cancer. That's the S. That's SA. That's domestic violence. These are things we've all had to deal with, no matter what race you were. And the fact that these women, because it's more women, and then the couple of men like John and them that are thrown in it, Zeus, those kind of men. And I don't mean gay. I just mean those type of men that will fight women. They are hurting everybody. They got everybody fighting. To me, they devils. They came to kill, steal, and destroy. And I don't mean that because they say white people are blue-eyed devils. I'm not trying to do no racial slurs. I mean they're devils as far as being evil.
I just don't get
it. I don't want to get it because it's not worth getting. And as far as I'm concerned, if I made a statement like Amanda's prayer jar, all the white people be standing up saying I was racist. Oh my God, what am I saying? But she says it, and we're gonna sit here and coddle her on it. Like I'm not coddling her. You all are grown ass women. Most of you women are older than me, and I'm 3 years old. And the fact that you all act this way is ridiculous, depressing, and sick. And where's Buzz at? Buzz, recommending them some white people need to read some on learning on black people books, please, sister. Since all y'all hanging with her anyway, Bev, I'll give you a book.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God, God. I was reading Savage's chat when I went back to watch the replay, and the comments that I was like,
Oh, I can imagine the comments. I'm telling y'all, these comments is hilarious. I be all in the comments.
Look, so you see Lisa Wigger's name, right? So
Lisa Wigger.
Did you hear Nate, right? When he was up that day, he said he looked up, all he saw was Igor. I was rolling so hard. Oh, Jennifer Positivity, baby. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Let's see. Knitting with Amanda Panda received a membership. The OG Harmony, Mandy, Cree, and Mona. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Jennifer.
Congratulations, ladies.
See, I got to show you how to look at this. So I have my YouTube studio open on my other screen, so I can see. Because because when they give gifted memberships and something, when you're in StreamYard, you can't see it. Thank you so much. I'm just, girl, I'm so sick of these people with these. But she did, it wasn't underhanded. She just came right out and said it. Some things you're like, okay, what the fuck they mean by that? Okay, what do they mean by that? Like I'm sitting in a chat and somebody says, oh no, the only way you can get this information if you're a family member. Bullshit. I went in, filled out a form. Not one time did they ask me on that form if I was a relative or not.
Just
Don't
like when they be like,
because I'm going to go and do it myself. So when I call you a liar, I'm calling you a liar.
But these people so entitled, they think they can say and do anything.
Fucking intelligence.
Please don't. Crazy Cat Mama.
Hi, Crazy Cat Mama.
And hey to everybody. I'm sorry I came up.
Yeah, oh my God. I woke up this morning and I saw Crazy Cat Mama texting me at 5 something. I woke up around 2 and then I didn't realize it was 2 and I sent her a message back and I saw it said 2:18. I said, oh shit, I done slept all day. I'm tired, girl. That shopping did me in. I'm tired.
I love a good shopping day, man. Being in the heat for that football game.
It's cold here. It's been getting cold,
man. I take it.
But and oh my God. So, how do I want to put this? So, I did the video on the Black woman, 21-year-old that was shot by the cops, right? Correct. You know what YouTube came back and told me? They told me that it has to be age restricted because of violence. I said, but it's on all these news shows. I'm like, wait a minute. So I appealed it. And guess what? I won. Don't fucking tell me what I can't show when it's on all these YouTube channels with all these news people putting it out there. Don't dare come back and tell me that.
Yeah, like I said, and with most of this stuff, it's a way to do it. But like I said, these people, there's so many Karens in this sector. It's ridiculous. The definition of Karen, the look of Karen. I mean, just Karens. I've never seen so many Karens in my life. But like I said, I hate, and I'm happy at the same time that I walked in at that part. Because you know me, when you show me who you are, I believe you. I don't question it.
I didn't know if you saw it or not. That's why
I didn't. I walked in, and the first thing I saw was I was getting ready to say hello, and I saw Breezy said, "I'm offended." And I thought, wait, who done offended Breezy? What the hell going on? And so I knew something had just happened. I didn't know what. Then I heard you talking, and so that's why I was like, of course I want to hear it. Shit, I do. Because I got to tell you, one thing I know about the internet, there are sectors that completely hate white people, sectors that completely hate black people, there are sectors that completely hate women, there are sectors that completely hate men. And y'all think it don't exist. It's there. And then if you go to the dark side, it gets even darker on that. Because some people go from being out here being dark and they go to the dark web. But anyway, that really goes on the internet. And sometimes when y'all opening up this hatred, you don't realize you're going to let the real hatred in while y'all pretending, while y'all faking the fun. While y'all faking racist, while y'all faking superiority, while y'all faking it.
Faking advocacy,
Yeah, they faking advocacy. They faking, yes, they're fake women fighters. They're fake all that. They're fake SA. They're not gonna say SA survivors, but they're definitely not advocates for those people. They're definitely not supporters of those who've been through it. They're only supporters of their story, and that's what a lot of these people are. So I don't care. And when they come to their black friends, that mean them the only blacks they like. That's why they keep telling us about these 3 black friends, these 2 black friends, these 5 black friends, that 1 black friend, that black cousin, the black friend that your friend dated. I'm tired of hearing about it. And then some of them, the only thing they can tell us about is the black D they had. This is just not enough.
So should I tell them about the white D that I had?
I've never had it, but I've lusted after many.
Okay.
Look, I haven't had it, but I've lusted after many. Okay, don't think I haven't. Shoot, I saw one yesterday. I was lusting. Don't get me started.
I'm serious. These people are ridiculous. I'm just like, oh, and when she said her 3 black friends, what?
Mhm.
You count them.
Mhm. I was waiting for her to be like my 3 black friends, Shaquita, Shaquanda, and they was gonna have names like that. LaQuisha, like girl. Yeah.
But
How could your black friends say, I hate when people say that she's talking black, but then say, "Ooh, that white girl talking black." What?
What?
What? This don't make sense, Amanda. Amanda, I need you to dig in your prayer jar and pray, because girl, you are out here acting a bubbly hot mess. I didn't
Yes,
think I
ma'am,
would offend nobody. Hey, Amanda, how about I just send that play of your statement to all these black chapters, just black sectors, and see if any of them offended. And then tell your 3 black friends to go up over there and talk to them about it, girl.
Yeah, they need to come up on panel. They definitely need to come up on panel and
Tell them
say,
to call me on IG.
yep, I need all 3 of them
so
on panel.
we can have a
she has
nice
3.
black
I want to see all 3 of her
because
black
I'm gonna need them to
friends.
put their crown back on, because they must have hung out with Lady Godiva's friends back in the day who said, "Girl, go on and use that N-word because we okay with it." But wait, didn't John tell us he had a black godson or something? That he had a black friend when the N-word was coming out. He said, "I got a black friend and her son is my godson." I said, "We ain't seen him yet. They ain't came on a panel yet."
I remember when Cody said he was black because his stepfather was black. I'm like,
right, that was Cody. Cody was mixed.
He said he never said that, and then lo and behold, the video clip
Cody was
found.
mixed. I remember when he said it when they were going through it with Sherelle. He was mixed.
John, should I tell him? Should I tell him?
And I feel like some of them be like, "Oh, girl, what's her name? Heather from Love After Lockup. You know, the one running through my city." Some of them.
That's what I do. So when I met Danny, and when I introduced Danny to Sherry, I said, "Danny, this is my white friend Sherry. Sherry, this is my black friend."
Lies, she tell him. Let me tell y'all something. Real talk. Outside of Terry Lynn, I ain't know what race nobody was gonna be but Heidi and Terry Lynn. I didn't know what Crazy Cat Mama looked like. I didn't know what Kales looked like. I didn't know what Sherry looked like. And I hadn't said, you know what? They just talk so white. Oh, they just be typing white. And I didn't think like that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. So I didn't know what they was gonna be. I didn't know Breezy Girl was black until she told her story that down Amber. But I wasn't sitting around. I don't sit around like, okay, hold on, let me put a W next to you. It's WB. Yeah.
And when Crazy Cat Mama introduced me to her husband, she goes, "This is my black friend Heidi," but she's no, she didn't.
And she has black sons.
Yeah, when Danny, you said white typing, that was enough for me. She white typing.
She what?
When you said, yeah, they be typing white.
Yeah, like that's what I told. Yeah, they was typing white. I knew they was like, come on, get up out of here. I don't think like this. I don't.
You can imagine when I used to go on job interviews. I'm serious. Because they see the name at the time, it wasn't Heidi Black, it was my other. And when I would get there, I'm like, "Hi, I'm Heidi, and I'm here for the interview." It was like when you walk in the conference room, they all shocked. I'm like, "Yes," and the first thing I would say, "Yes, there are black women named Heidi," and they would just fall out laughing.
Because I mean, like I said, because you live in a society where people act like that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. When I was in high school, there was a white boy named Tyrone, and I literally told him, like, "Oh my God, you are like the first white Tyrone I ever knew." And I was like, "Who is your parents? Where did they get Tyrone?" Because I ain't lying.
I need to know.
Until then, I never knew a Tyrone that was white.
Yeah, especially when they used to go to school, they used to call Nathan Nathaniel. And they were talking to me one day, they were saying Nathaniel. I said, "Excuse me?" And they said, "Well, Nathaniel." I said, "I don't know who you're talking about. My son's name is Nathan. There was no Nathaniel in my household." They just looked at me. What? Are all black guys supposed to be named Nathaniel? I was just like, what? What? Nathaniel. Mandy said Roadhog told her that she wait a minute. Rogue Hog said, I write white. He said, I wanted to be white so bad.
Roadhog called Siwa the N-word. Okay, Roadhog is not who we use as an example of telling me what's anything. I mean, he literally called his stepson the N-word. Like, this ain't who we using as an example.
I have German in my family. I mean, like, if you listen to my sister's names, you'll know, and you listen to the other names in the family. I was just rolling. But
now, what I will say, y'all, now I'm sorry, I don't want to offend when I say this, but when I hear all that "see you next Tuesday," I know Caucasians are around, because we don't walk around saying that all day.
We don't say that word.
We don't say
I said
that.
it a couple of times recently, but I was pissed.
Man, I'm telling you, because of yikes, I say it like it's a new word, because he just see you next Tuesday, see you next Tuesday, see you next. I said, dang, I'm saying it now. Let me find out I'm saying it now. But even when you get around and he be like, wait, they be like, Danny, where you been? You talking about see you next Tuesday? What's happening next? And look, because this is what your black friends say. I'd be like, see you next Tuesday. They'd be like, what's happening next Tuesday?
See, and that's the truth. That's what
you be like, what?
But we didn't think of, it was like, see you next. I said, oh, then I went, see you.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
they know the letter C, you next Tuesday. And they be like, Danny, where you
Good
been?
Morning,
who called people that? And I ain't no good, so I call them a see you next Tuesday burger.
Oh my God. Well, Angie Styles says she has a cousin named Brent Tyrone, and he's white.
But look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Once I met the white Tyrone in high school, I stopped changing names. I stopped saying, you know what, your name is whatever they name you. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Because I used to get tossed up about Jesus. Because I'm like, how come he get to be called Jesus? And they said, my grandma said that's saying his name in vain. And I had to get used to that kind of stuff. So, like I said, but to see you next Tuesday.
Oh my God.
I used to put that all on the Caucasian.
Like
yeah, we do.
I'm telling you, until they spelled, this was recently, serious, not recently, but within the last maybe 2-3 years, because it was like, see you next. And I actually had to write, I was like, because when we say see you next Tuesday or see you next, that's what we mean.
That's what I'm telling you. I said it to my friend and they said, what's happening next Tuesday? I said, what? What? They really thought I meant see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that about Christ conflict at all until I was told about it by, I think it was Shyla that told me about him and the way he spoke. I didn't know anything about him. And
well, first of all, it's because they brought him in like they brought him in like they wanted to use him as a token. I'm not saying that he was. I'm saying that's how they played him, because they wanted him against Real. They thought, well, this is what we think of black men. We're going to get these two to go up against each other.
And I remember his post on IG about Real too. And I was like, what the hell is going on here?
And they would do stuff like come in his chat and be like, oh, don't worry, Christ, he's a real man. He'll talk to you. Like they were pumping it. Even with Roadhog. See, we used to pump Roadhog's channel because Roadhog was coming for Real and they were all excited about it.
Well, I'm getting a refill, Danny.
No problem. No problem. But like I said, to each his own, to thyself be true. So at the end of the night, to me, how I look at it is forget what these people are. You be better. If I don't agree with it, I just don't do it. So I can actually sit back and say, oh, no, I ain't doing that. Even if I did it before, I don't do it no more. That's what we have to learn. That's growing. That's growth. I actually, yesterday, I wanted to start this week, which I'm going to go ahead and do it. I want to start each day by throwing out a quote, sometimes two a day, of some of the things that are just like great quotes to me. And so today I'm kind of tossed up on the 3 people that I want to put out the quotes for. Hold on, let's see.
All right, I am here. Okay, I have to get a refill on my coffee. They used him, no doubt. Yeah, Christ conflict is black. Okay, Danny, are you there?
He came up. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you know how when you're on the phone, if something come in your call or something, it change, it mess up my phone. But yeah, Chris Conklin is black.
Yep, he's black.
But I feel like they were using, just like I said, and one of them is that buzz. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all be thinking I'm picking on people. No, these people are picking on people. Muzz and them, they pick on people. I'm not picking on people. I'm calling a spade a
A
spade.
spade.
Y'all not about to put a wolf in a sheep's outfit, but it still got a wolf's head and tell me it's a sheep. I'm not going. Matter of fact, like I tell people, they say when you want to get rid of the, what is that saying? If you want to get rid of the something, you got to bring in a lion. And if you want, like, but it's several ones. It's one that says, like the only way to put down a lion is to bring in the lions. But to me, these people aren't lions. These people are hyenas.
Thank you. They're hyenas. That's what
They're
they are.
hyenas. But
They
that's
eat
okay because
their
we got a
own.
whole crew of Mufasa in them. And y'all know one thing about the lions, don't y'all? Y'all know who do all the fighting. It's them chicks. So I'm a lioness.
There you go. But did you hear about Ashanti? That's what I wanted to say too. Did you hear about Ashanti from Love After Lockup?
No. What happens to
He was fleeing from the police, crashed into a truck with 4 young people, and he's dead.
her? When did this happen last night?
But 2 days ago,
I did not hear that.
yeah. And I was like, so hold on a second. Let me just show you guys this real quick. Yeah. He's dead. And now they've already filmed that part of the show when he comes out. But the thing is, he's got a girlfriend that's pregnant. He was using Renika from the beginning.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me just. I can't even. Hold on. I was clicking the wrong button. Y'all just need to look like. Okay. So, and that's what I wanted to. I was gonna call you today, but here it is, right here. So he's deceased. Look at this. It was a high-speed chase. So he is now deceased. So I'm waiting to see what. Yeah, but he is deceased.
Wow.
He is from Love After Lockup. Ashanti, he was from this season. I just got out of jail not too long ago.
I was gonna say he just got out of jail
and hit a truck. Girl, the pictures are disgusting. They have the photos on Screen Rant. The truck, those 4 young people that was in that truck, they are lucky to be alive. His truck hit them head on, smashed that thing, was unrecognizable. 4 young people were in it. His vehicle flipped over 3 or 4 times. He was he was running from the police. How you avoiding eye contact?
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, but he was on the show this past Friday. Yeah. So he has been, and then he was talking to someone on the phone, and then it was bleeping it out. He was talking to this other woman, and then he called his buddy, and he was mad because Renika didn't have the money for his bail. So he has been using her just like we said from day one. But I put it out there. Yeah. But you don't see that plastered all over the news, do you? But you hear about Paul and the fake thing about Josh and the fake shit about Paul being missing, who I didn't really give a fuck about. He probably did another robbery. Did you see all the money he had? He ain't got no damn job. Excuse me, no offense, but still.
Wait, Paul had a lot of money?
No.
Oh.
Ashanti. In all those photos I was showing.
Oh, yeah, because he was still in them streets. That's why he ran from the cops like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell y'all something. When people on paper and they stand legit, even if I know people who did 20 years on a 187. And trust me, when people on paper and stuff, they stopping it because they know I'm going to just show you what I got. You know what I'm saying? People who dirty, they go. I got a dirty GUN on me. I got a body on me that I know they looking for me. I'm wanted in 15 states. Them
Yep.
people who run. I got a body in the trunk. Them people who run. I got a whole bag of cash in the trunk. I got a whole Kia, you know what I'm saying, in the trunk. That's who run. People, I mean, they could be criminals. Because see, let me tell you something. It's people with fake IDs, all kind of stuff. They could get pulled over. They get pulled over every day. Or get pulled over. Some never get pulled over because they follow the law to a T.
Yep, they're not saying why he was running. They're saying that he was running from the cops. There was nothing else, and I looked and looked.
It was
and
a
looked.
high-speed chase. That's all
It
you
was a
know.
high-speed
But
chase. So,
like I said, he on paper, he just got out. So for him to be running, he had to be doing something.
yeah,
May he rest in peace. He's still young. He's still somebody's family. So, and he's still a father that a child will never meet. So, bless his soul.
And his girlfriend was pregnant, and it's not Renika. Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's still gonna have a child that'll never meet their father. So,
yeah. Then come to find out, she really didn't move to Atlanta. She was already living in Atlanta.
Okay.
She just did that for the show to make it seem like she did it for the show. Remember, she flew out with her kids then, right? Right. Remember, she flew. Then
maybe
when
she was out of town and flew back home.
She was driving her vehicle. How did she get that fucking vehicle? And that's the case. Why didn't she drive it down to Atlanta?
How did you get it there?
She only did it for the show.
Yeah, because it looked better that you flew into town. Right. It looked better you flew into town than it did that you was already there.
Yep. She was already living there. They did it for the show. So the lies people tell. Again, I'm serious. I am so disappointed. Y'all just don't understand what I am really disappointed. And I don't want to be that angry black woman, but I'm disappointed. Really,
like I said, you're not being an angry black woman for saying that, because like I said, the last time I was on your phone, it seems like on your live, it seems like we were angry because we were angry about stuff. But see, it's so funny that we can be titled. It could be said that talking like that is talking black or hood or ghetto, when ghetto means death, and the word ghetto was given to the Jews in their concentration camps because it meant they were gonna come through and kill. That's where the word ghetto comes from. It don't come from black people. Please stop yourself. I need people to educate. Where is Buzzy? Buzzy, pass books out because these people are not educated.
Buzzy.
Because she buzzing around everywhere doing something. She's Buzzy.
Oh, thank you for the cash app. For you, get beautiful outfit on. Oh, thank you.
That was nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But yeah, look, Nino keeps staring at me like half of you are on here laughing with Heidi, and I haven't been out since 6:30. So I'm gonna I mean, he just literally stared in my face. Then y'all see, now Nino gonna be saying I'm an angry black woman. And they gonna be saying he an angry black dog. He's not. You know, you a spoiled dog, though. One of the most spoiled ever. Yeah. All right, give me 5 minutes, me. 5 for real. Well, in dandy time, give me 8, okay? Jeez. The dog. He thinks he owns me. Wait, Heidi, I think my volume went out.
Okay, I'm here. I just had to listen to something real quick. I'm here. I need to go find that. I definitely need to go find that because that's some bullshit. Yeah.
Oh, that lady?
No, something was just sent to me. I need to go find that and I need to go listen to it. So, thank you, Crazy Cat Mama. Ghetto was first used in 1516 for the Jewish quarters in Canegro, Venice. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It came from the Jewish. It didn't about the Jewish. It had nothing to do with black people. Learn the history of a word before we talking about. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you for giving this exact. Thank you. But it had nothing to do with black people. but it meant death. When Hitler used it, it definitely meant death.
Yep.
So every time that word was used, it means death. And like I tell people, I never say I'm ghetto because it means death.
I did not know that. Thank you.
But like I said, see what I mean? How history can teach us to something. History tells us where we came from to let us know where we're going. So as we start to use words and say things, let's please know where they come from.
Yeah.
So thank you for taking it back further than I took it. Because like I said, when Hitler used it, he used it for the Jewish in the concentration camps, and it meant death. And then when we take it further back, you see, still talking Jewish.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But there's a history to that word that has nothing to do with black people. So please, learn it, people. Thank you. I love smart people. And I love to learn from each other. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
One thing about me is I open the doors for us to learn things. If y'all ever notice, I give y'all examples. I give you history.
Yep, you do. And that's what I love about you, Danny. Because one thing you said one day, and I'm trying to remember, I said, wait a minute. No. And I went and looked. I said, damn, she's right. God damn, she's right. Mm-hmm. But I really wanted to say, when I was in Savage's Live and I heard and people were writing in the chat about how the bee was being rewarded for all the bad. So you reward bad behavior because she's making herself a victim, but she's the one that's been bullying and been doing all the nasty shit. And then when people go back at her, she gets rewarded for it. Well, God damn it. Danny, we got to start doing some nasty shit so we can be rewarded. Okay.
We'll be in jail. They're having some real YouTube jail in the penitentiary. Like, I didn't even know YouTube had a penitentiary. Because they'll find this is what? How do you do that? How do you become the victim as you victimize? Like, I don't get it.
That's true.
And I said,
Mandy brings another fact. Thank you, Mandy. Black people were placed in concentration camps over here by the Red Cross to protect the people in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They also burned down a whole fucking town that was prosperous with girls.
And just like Rosewood, exactly.
Yeah.
So you know, remember but they got the concentration camps in the ghettos from, like I said, it didn't come from us starting it. But you would think ghetto came from the hood. Ghetto came from talking about the projects and everything. But remember, projects and all those were also built to destroy and to not to help us. So I mean, like I said, at the end of the night, we get everything that's considered negative when the truth of the matter is all of the things that come, no matter what it is, from coming to selling drugs to ours to 187s, Caucasians brought that to the land. That was not brought by no other race.
Thank you. Thank you.
And those are the facts to it. Those are the facts to the world. So just to sit here and keep demising every other race is wrong.
Thank you.
History itself tells us the truth.
So,
and like I said, Sweaty talked about the Klan, and people still are running around playing around with her in her face. And the Klan has demised, hung, burnt down churches, burned crosses, and killed many of black people and other people. They don't like gays. They don't like nobody. They definitely don't like whites that mess with black. They don't, right? All these things that they are responsible for, and she's able to come over here and glorify that. But if I came on here and spoke on Huey P. Newton, y'all be trying to shut me down when half of America has had free lunch because of the Black Panthers. So this is the type of stuff that infuriates me. It infuriates me what people do around here. It infuriates, like I said. So Amanda, go call your 3 black friends, Hunty. Mo, Curly, and Larry, or whatever their names are. I don't know. But you call them up and you tell them that they should tell you that what you said was wrong. And if they don't, they're even more wrong because they're allowing you to think it's okay.
Oh my God. I just can't. I can't. And then to send me a message, do I find it offensive? What the fuck was I supposed to say? No, girl, you're good. It's okay. Really?
Girl, make me your 4th black friend that said it's fine, girl.
Did you not see my comment under that? Because after I heard the clip, I went straight to the channel. What the fuck?
Look, let me tell you something. When Real was walking around calling all them white people crackers, And they were saying,
And
I
I
don't care
told him
about being,
not to do
listen,
that.
when they kept saying, I don't care about being called that don't offend me. See, that don't bother me. I don't care. I don't care. I said, you should, because it stands for the one who cracks the whip.
Yep, and I'm telling you, when Terry Lynn told me, and she used to go in there and mess with him so he can say it. I said, that is racist, and that's not really a good term. I
Right,
said,
he's
so
saying
you're
that you are a
crazy as hell
slave
to have
master.
that
Yeah,
man
he
call you
cracks. You
that.
the one who cracked the whip. Yeah, you are a
Yep.
slave master. Yeah, that what? Y'all think it's okay to be a
Yes, it's
slave master?
racist.
To
Very
crack the whip,
racist.
it means crack the one who cracks the whip.
It's just crazy. Yeah. I read her response to Breezy. I read it. And I told her, I said, I don't find that funny at all.
Yeah.
And this is the black. No, I don't. I don't find it funny because you would like to be called the N-word. So why are you running around calling somebody a cracker? It's just crazy.
Like it at all. And I told him I didn't like it. It was stupid. And I knew at the end of the night it was gonna make people put a statement on black people off of him saying it. And we already got enough statements when we ain't doing nothing.
And I don't know if she understood what that meant or not, but I was like, wait a minute.
Most don't. I mean, for years I thought it just meant like saltine, like they was crackers, they was white. That's literally thought that's what it meant. And then one day, just talking to some old conscious people, and I was probably about 18. That's when I was super in my, Muslim, movement. You know what I mean? And they just told me like, oh no, they speaking of those who crack the whip. Some of these white people, they sit and they don't have an actual whip in their hand, but they think they cracking it on you. They think they control you. They think they're gonna make you change your name, and that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you gonna become Toby. That's what it meant. And once I learned that, I looked at the whole word different. And I understood the power of it meaning that. And then I watched what Caucasians act like that. They didn't have a whip in their hand, but they showed off they was taming the boy.
Yep. And I hate to hear the term boy.
I do too.
Especially when you're speaking to
a black man, but you shouldn't be calling no man a boy.
See, because when I be fussing at my son sometimes, I be like, and I catch myself. I said, man.
Oh, no. Look, I call my sons boys because they will always be my two little boys, even though they're grown ass men.
But when I'm fussing at them, it's different. When I say, boy, you don't.
Fussing, no.
Yeah, and I don't like to do that. So I got to keep it. I remember when they told me when it was Marcus, he was like, I'm a grown man. I said, okay, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they need to read about it. They really need to read it, understand
well, some people who think they made history never think they have to learn the history because they think they made it, discovered it, built it. But here's what they forget to think about. In their discovery, from the moment Christopher Columbus got here, they have been R-ing, 187, and you get what I'm saying? And enslaving. So
yeah, let's be clear. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. Let's be clear.
He didn't, because first of all, it's named America, and Americus is a person.
Yes, thank you.
Secondly, you can't discover land that had people on it. Discovery means nothing was there, and you came and once again. But remember, that's why some Caucasians act like that, because they think about coming and stealing, killing, and destroying.
You're right.
That's what he came and did. They wore the native people's uterus on their heads. They came through. They didn't even know you could eat a pig. They came through with chicken pox and disease all in their body.
Yeah.
They came and destroyed a land and then had the nerve to say they took it. And that's why I tell people, if you ever see people with pilgrims and, they had a picture for Thanksgiving in their window, they live in a lie. Those native people never sat down and ate with them. They slaughtered those people. But we want to sit and go tell our kids these lies and tell them how violent blacks are. Why don't you just tell them y'all's story? And that's why some of these kids, when they hear it, they say, wait a minute, I had no idea this was going on in America. Because see, they were told that black people just came up here and we were stealing, robbing, doing drugs, selling drugs, and that wasn't the truth. It was far from the truth. We have built this country when we were forced to and when we weren't. We are beautiful pillars to the communities. We are love. We have raised children, ours and yours.
Yep. Preach,
We are
girl.
the backbone. See, you can't make me feel bad. I'm so proud to be Black. It
There
is
you
the
go.
beauty. They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The
Honey, I am
sweeter the
excited
juice.
to be Black.
I just bought blackberries yesterday. Speaking of that, seriously, I did. Black. I saw them. I'm like, oh damn, I don't have to pick them off my grandpa's stuff anymore. And they were really sweet too. I tell y'all. Woo! The Johnny Crack didn't hear. All right, Johnny Crack, hold on a second. Let me play this one more time before I get out of here. Okay. Because I just want to make sure that everybody understands. And I didn't see her chat. The chat wasn't loaded. So I can't say I saw the chat. But let me just play this. Let me go to my DMs so I can play this because I don't want to. I got to go back to my damn DMs. Let's see. Okay, I'm here. Let me get to my DMs.
I'm here. I'm just waiting for you to play.
Yeah, let me play it real quick.
Like, you know,
Hi, Toys.
This posture, like she's, you know, a badass, and she's rough, and she's gonna whoop your ass. like trying to act tough. She puts that that really it's not even secondhand embarrassment when you hear it. It's painful to hear her when with the white girl that tries to do I'm gonna try and sound like a tough Black woman thing. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Listen for it. You'll notice it.
Has anybody ever heard me say "What's wrong with you"?
Never heard you say that.
I've never said that. I've never known anybody that Black or white that actually says that unless it's in a fucking movie somewhere.
And because most of these people to play characters, they're all acting on everything they're doing. They're acting when they're crying. They're acting when they're, you know what I'm saying? So it's all characters.
If I cry, I'm pissed. I'm not crying because my feelings were hurt. I'm pissed and I want to get your ass.
I'm pissed, I'm hurt, or I'm tears of joy. Because sometimes the beauty of my grandkids make me just happy I made it. You understand? So it's different now. But I'm not ashamed of no tear come up out my body. Believe that.
Nope. And then her excuse, and it's not, it's exactly what I said it was. It's a fucking excuse when she responded to Breezy. Oh, it's not there anymore.
These helpers, man.
It says there's a problem with the server.
Let me tell you something. I knew it was a holiday weekend when the mess started.
Nope, the video is private now.
Yeah, of course it's private because you want to leave it for those who still agree. Because see, she thinks because people don't like who you talking about that they're gonna agree with what you're saying. I ain't no flunky ass chick. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If you scared of them, that's you. I'm gonna speak when I want to. And I'm really, to me, being very respectful. Because I got respect for people. I've been showing nothing but respect to people. Because that's what I choose. That's what I want back. And that's what I get back. Now she got it on private. Little Pookie Bear.
Does she really have friends? Does she? Does she really have friends? I'm sorry.
Right. And my whole thing is, some of these people, they can't tell me they got friends and they just invested on the internet. Because your friends ain't stopped y'all yet. Because see, my friends gonna pull me to the side and say, girl. Now, Danny, you know you on there saying some silly stuff. You know what I mean? You're not doing it. My friends come on and say, oh, you giving them Danny. But Danny, be careful because you know if they start messing with you, you're going to be ready to fight. And I say, girl, I've learned how to move around.
Hi, Angela. I thought you deleted your channel. Okay, that's your new channel. I will make sure to subscribe to it. Good morning, sweetie. It's just so much shit going on, and it's just disgusting. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to hold my tongue. I don't give a fuck who you are. You say something racist. You say something that's even borderline I'm calling your ass out for it.
Especially if I dwell with
Hi,
you,
Island
if
Girl.
I talk with you, if I'm subscribed with you, if I watch you. Now, like I said, it's a bunch of racists on here. I'm not going out looking for it. But if you come into my realm, I'm speaking on you quick. Especially when you disrespect my race. Because like I told y'all, you better know I am Marcus Garvey. I am Malcolm X. I am Huey P. I am Fred Hampton. I am Willie Lloyd. I am Hoover. I am a movement, a multitude of many. Trust and believe that. Trust
I used
and
to
believe
love
that.
those commercials when they go, I am, and they just started. Yep, I used to love those commercials.
I'm a mixture of them all. Now, don't get me wrong. I could name you white leaders in there too that I am a piece of, because I am a sponge of a change. And I learned that one had a little bit, but you had to put them all together to get real change. So I am a mixture of a bunch of people, but I am very proud to be Black. Like I said, my mother has a book coming out in February. My sister just signed a 3-book deal with a whole nother publishing department. I live Black excellence. My stepfather was one of the first Blacks to get a scholarship and come into Harvard.
Tell them again, you live Black excellence.
I live Black excellence, sweetheart.
There you go.
And so as long as I know that I have Black excellence, I know there's more Black excellence out there. I'm sitting on here right now with a 6-figure bitch. How many of y'all can say that? Sorry, Heidi. I didn't mean to call you.
That's okay. And I subscribe.
I didn't mean to call you 6-figure. Wait, I didn't mean to call you 6 figures.
It's got to. Wait a minute. It's got to 6-figure, Heidi. Get that right, girl.
You know,
get that right.
Don't disrespect that. That's not something we even joke about. Shit, my sister had a gas in her teeth, and she my old twin.
Good morning, Island Girl. Look, it's got to 6-figure, Heidi. Right. Get that right now.
Right, come on. It's Black excellence around here. But I'm not here to, like I said, I like excellence. So it's great people I'm around. And for some reason, when I talk to people and we hold conversation on here, there's some great people who have done great things and been great parts of society, no matter what their race was. So I'm just not drawn into the ignorance of, because you white, you right, and because you Black, you wrong. And if you Mexican, you illegal. I'm just not living like that. I can't be that ignorant. I can't, y'all. I'm sorry.
Nope. Cannot. I'm just going to say that I was looking at Catherine's picture. She's just smiling. I love the smile on her face. I was looking at Catherine Hall.
Uh-huh.
She's got a beautiful smile on her face. Danny, you need to link your mom's books and your sister's, and I'm gonna do the same when you send it, because she would love to. Yeah, so Lisa Wigger said.
Okay, yeah, because my mom's book right now, it's on pre-order, so it launches in February. We actually having a whole launch party for her, with the family, but her book comes out in February, but you can pre-order it from Amazon, Target, all those places. And it's called The Noni by Carolyn Boykin, but I would drop the link, definitely.
Okay, let me just address this real quick, Danny. I'm going to address this really, really quick. The comment here says, that's the first thing that pissed me off about JJ, Just Jules, when she mocked Heidi's job. First of all, JJ, you don't have a job. I don't have a job. I have a career that I have worked my ass off for to get where I'm at now. So let's be really, really clear. You don't know what it's like to earn money, to earn a title. You don't know that, except for being a diseased or dried up prostitute. Those are my words. Okay. Sorry.
And besides, that's the difference these people got to learn. There's a big difference between a job and a career. A job is McDonald's, honey. Okay.
A job is a job. I have a career, honey. Let's get it right.
A job in a heartbeat. Look, I'll quit a job in a heartbeat. But it's just like I said, these people on here.
Not you, Snuggle Bunny. I'm talking about her. She's always talking about, but you sit there and you need people to send you shit for your squirrels. You got people buying you chairs and shit. Bitch, whatever I want, I buy myself. Now, I'm not saying it's not nice to get donations and stuff like that, but if I want it, I can buy it. I don't need to rely on anybody.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I'm always gonna be a couple of dollars short here and there because one, I probably spend too much money and I need to budget better and I already budget. But when it comes to my bills, I'm never gonna be short on money. Never. Ever. During the
And I've
pandemic,
said
I
it
never
before.
was short
If
on my
it
bills.
wasn't
And that
for
don't
you,
make me better, it's a blessing.
nope. Because like I said before, if I had to survive on because when everything was shutting down during C-19, they went after money to lay off. If I had to live on what they're, and I was at the top tier for unemployment, I would have lost every damn thing I've ever had. It's called banking, money in the bank, investments. Bitch, do you have those?
Yeah. Well, Heidi, what I can say is I made enough money, good enough, and I was blessed. Because, like, I'm just going to say when they started adding the 3 on it, when they was adding the extra money to your unemployment, I received off of my workings, not off of something else. I didn't scam the government or anything. I
Yep.
was receiving $960 a week at the crib. That's why I was able to save almost $14,000 because I had other money because I didn't sit still. I found ways to get to some extra bread, and I was scared of not having enough of everything. But that's the money I went to Georgia on. Like I said, I didn't walk into Georgia broke.
Yep.
That's why people say, oh, you were staying with a friend. I actually was going to stay somewhere else, and my friend refused for me to rent anything while I was in the town. She's my best friend. She's my sister.
There you go. No, I just
So-
don't appreciate stuff like that. And I feel like
I don't
Savage
either.
sometimes, and Savage puts a lot of work into her videos. She puts a lot of time into it. And, but people are
Hey,
rewarding
Mama, where you been at? Oh,
this
sorry.
diseased person for her bad behavior. And they have the nerve to keep talking about Savage bringing up her job being called. It doesn't matter that it was 2 or 3 years ago. The fact that she did say she forgave her, she saw changed behavior, and then the behavior keeps going back. And what does she keeps talking about? She makes up lies about why she called. First, it was because of GB. Then it's because of Mikey. She has an excuse for everything she fucking does. If it was because of GB or Mikey, it had not a fucking thing to do with you. How did that affect your life? It did not. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that shit.
I don't try to.
Now you're encouraging people, inciting people to call Brooks' fucking job.
Right.
And you want to do Savage's family tree. Bitch, your tree has branches too.
Yeah. Once again, ain't nobody gonna do that. Like, we're not going to get your family tree.
Oh no, that's what she said.
I'm not
that's
going to
what
get
she
your
said.
job taken. No, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to get your job taken. Because you don't play with people's money, their food, or their children, and their husband. Don't play with people's men.
Don't do that.
I live by them codes. I don't mess with your children. But if you play with your children, then we all gonna play with your children.
Yep. Then you want to talk about Savage driving 2 states, 3 states drunk to fuck somebody else and everything. But then we find out your ass was having a whole fucking affair with a married man that was sending you fucking money. Sit down, shut up. Don't let me go for you.
Y'all lucky my phone about to die and I'm standing outside. I know people about to start walking up as soon as they see me. So I'm about to get off of this one because I know my phone gonna die, and that's too juicy a gossip. And I gotta listen. I want to hear that one. Instead, I ain't heard that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Brookie. Good morning, Brooke. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, I'm going back to listen.
All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Love you, sis.
Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. So I'm about done with her. I'm done with all the excuses she comes up with. And I don't go watch her. I hear it. I hear it on Savages. I don't. I can't hear it. I can't watch these people that know the truth, know she switches things up, know she keeps lying. And you still want to sit there and support that bullshit. I look at you in a whole different light. And now you want to talk about, and she doesn't talk of, no, she doesn't on her private IGs. And she talks cash shit. Oh yeah, and they're saying that Brooks was on drugs. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Disgusting. Good morning. It's just disgusting. And people sit in there, my kids, but it's okay to talk about other people. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Oh, you going to the clink now? Damn. Yes, I am your best cheerleader, baby. Yes, I am. Congratulations. Yes, Breezy is well educated. Well educated. You're going to the clink clink again. Damn. I put money in your books, bro. Remember, I'm gap tooth 6-figure Heidi. I put money in your books. Y'all need help. Y'all need help. This shit is not right. Yes, Brooke, we're going to send you care packages. Oh my God. Brooke, I'm going to get Kevin Hart. I'm going to get Kevin Hart. It's going to be that Will Ferrell or Kevin Hart movie. Matter of fact, I'm going to come train you. After all, I'm black. I done been in jail. You know, that stereotype shit. I've been in prison. Oh, you doing crunches? Girl, get ready. There you go, Wind Whispers. Get hard, girl. Get hard. You get ready to go into the clinic. Now, you're going to prison or jail, because there's the difference. Most people would rather be in prison because they have more privileges than jail. So which one are you going to? So we'll make sure that we have this right. I can't. Prison. You just saw Barbie in orange. See, even Johnny Crack knows. Even Johnny Crack knows you want to be in prison, especially federal prison. You get to cook your own shit. You order, girl. You got to do a federal crime. I think I'm going to come be your bunkmate so we can be docs. Oh my God, Brooke, we're going federal. Breezy, you want to go with us? Oh, county is better than state? I don't know. I'm going to have to find out. Oh my God, y'all are crazy. Oh, okay. You want to go to the Martha Stewart one? Okay. Yeah, that's federal. That's federal. Yes, that's federal. Oh my God. Brooke, you need some protection. Let me know, girl. Just let me know. I can get you protection while you're in there. Thank you, Peaceful Patty. We all agree. That's why I had to bring my girl up. We got this. Camp Cupcake. Camp Cupcake. Yes, she did. We're going federal. That's where we're going. I want to go federal. So we got to do some RICO shit. Okay? We got to go federal. Fuck that county and state shit. I have lots of relatives on probation. You can't divorce me, Cat Mama. You got to take care of me when I'm in prison. I need money on my books. You can't divorce me. We going to jail. Oh, Brooke. I think Brooke and JJ are doing questionable things. Brooke is enabling someone like Muggs and going too far. Jules is on another level with so many things. Crazy cat mama, you would never survive it. No, you would survive in jail because you're crazy. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all are crazy. I gotta get back in my bed and get my beauty sleep. It's hard keeping up this look, I tell you. I don't sit behind the filter. You know, I gotta get some filters. That's makeup. I think I'm gonna go get my face done too. Joe being Joe, Brooke isn't enabling anyone. I was waiting for Brooke to reply to that. Oh, yeah, they got yoga classes too, especially in federal. You know what? I got to call Jen Shaw and see how she's doing because I want to go. I'm telling y'all, federal in Beaumont, Texas. Oh, my God. I used to go visit somebody there. And it was my brother-in-law. So he was there. I was like, this is a fucking camp. There ain't no damn prison. So I'm telling y'all, we're not rocking. Girl, I got you, Wind Whispers. I have you. I have you. We got you. Okay. Peacefully, Patty. Brooke says she needs you to elaborate on what you're saying. According to JJ, Brooke gets all the... What plastic surgery? Thank you, Peacefully, Patty. But Brooke is waiting for you to elaborate if you're still here. She wants to know what is she doing that's questionable. Yeah, Alcatraz is a prison. All right. Only reason I don't want to walk in a jumpsuit for a while is because I'm going to get bailed out. Good morning, DC. Thank you, Catherine. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I came live at 6:10. I had some other things that I wanted to discuss, but I wasn't gonna go live this morning. Really, I was gonna sleep in. There you go. Y'all know what happens in federal prisons now. Okay, you got to bribe the corrections officer. You got to give them a little BJ sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Have your family put some, hand them some money and stuff like that, and you're gonna be okay. Okay, wait a minute. 90 Days on Blast. I heard Danny's live a few weeks ago about Muz and her racism. Yes, that's true. I agree with her. I see her being coddled in your chat. She should be called out, and she is a racist. She's made a lot of racist statements too. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. Oh, shit. The fakery is real. Okay, I got to go see what that is. All right. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Brooke, in all honesty, I think just like with me, it's the best friend issue that brings questions to me. I'm confused. So people in chats need to be called out. Let's see. Krista, I can't stand Muz either, but if she's not being racist in Brooke chat, there isn't anything for Brooke can do. I agree with that. No, Muz has done a lot. And she has. There's no question about it. She has done a lot. That's why I don't have anything to say to her. And whenever she would whenever she brought my name up, I would just remind her who she is. Point blank, period. So I have nothing to say to her, but you can't tell people who to have in their chats. And I'm a firm believer of that. So you can't tell somebody who not to have in their chat or who should be in their chats. It's their chat. They run their chat the way they want to. But you see, she won't come in here. Oh, Brooke. Oh, Brooke, my love. Brooke, she has done some shit, but like you said, you don't know. Savage says the same thing. She wasn't around when that was going on, so she don't know. And I respect Savage's chat. I respect your chat. But I'm not going to tell somebody who to have in their chat or who not to have in their chat. When she went at me sideways in Savage's chat, I corrected her ass, and then I left out of respect for Savage. Because she came at me sideways, not once, not twice. And then by that time I said, that's it. I'm going to address her ass. And then I left. Well, Joe being Joe, you're missing some stuff. Trust and believe that. Yeah, you are actually missing some stuff. So that's all I'm saying. But again, that's their chats. They run their chats how they want to. I'm not going to tell them who to have in their chat. And that's their chats. But I know where she won't ever show up is mine. Oh, she said, oh, damn, Brooke, hold on. Let me see. Can I play it? If it's, hold on, it was recorded. I can play it for you. Hold on.
Like trying to, this tough shit.
When am I got to back it up some? Because she just put it on private.
It's not even sucking in. Try that. She put that like.
Damn it. Okay, here we go.
This posture, like she's rough. And she's gonna whoop your ass. like try to act tough. She puts that like that really like. It's not even secondhand embarrassment when you hear it. It's painful to hear her when with the white girl that tries to do like, I'm gonna try and sound like a tough like black woman thing. With you, what's wrong with you? Like I don't know. Listen for it. You'll notice it. You probably already do.
And then she said that 3 of her black friends, she had to quantify how many black friends she had. 3 of her black friends. She had to quantify. That's what she said. So when Breezy left a comment, and someone's in the chat and asked me, how did I feel about her response to Breezy? I went and looked. Now the video, which I did see it before she privated it, it's not there. And then someone made a comment in the chat that, why private it if you didn't think what you did was wrong? You get on top of it, you say your apologies, and you don't do it again. But all you had to say was she was sounding like a tough girl. You didn't have to add the black woman to it. That did not have to be there. And that's where my problem comes in at. So since you put it on a public platform, I addressed it on a public platform. So didn't realize so many people were up in arms about it, but they are. And then she sent me a message and asked me, did I feel it was offensive? And I said, yes, it is offensive. And I'm live now. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to climb back in my bed. So hi, Jenny. Oh, but I'm going to take myself back to bed for a little bit. Just watch some movies and some Netflix. Yep, EXO did speak out on it. I think I was right under Breezy, but Breezy broke it down for her, and she asked her to clarify what did she mean by that. So, and she asked her to clarify it. And what she came back with was excuses. And for you to tell me that you have 3 black friends that said that Jules was trying to be another one or what, another one, that's bullshit. No. So I'm going to start quantifying how many white friends I have too. How many Asians, how many Japanese, how many Hispanics, I'm going to start quantifying that too. Well, I was talking to my 1, 2, 3, get the fuck out of here. So you guys have a great day. Love you guys. Happy Labor Day. I'm Netflixing and chilling. I don't know. I'm going to see if Danny wants to do a live tonight because I know we normally do, but I know Sister Wives was good last night. So I'll talk to Danny in a few and see what we want to do. Thank you guys for being here. Kat, thank you. Hit the like button on the way out. Savage girl, I need you to be my biggest cheerleader too, Savage. It can't be both, it can't be a one-way street. I need you to start rah cheering for me. Peacefully Patty, thank you for coming in. By Breezy Girl, thank you for being here. Snuggle Bunny, Peaches, Wind Whispers, all of you guys. Kat, let's see who else. Jenny O, you just came in, but you got to do the replay, sweetie. Mandy, 90 Days on Blast. Christoph fan always. Who else can I still see? DC, thank you. Tina, Susan, Toys in the Attic, Joe being Joe, Angie Styles, thank you. Crazy Cat Mama, Celia, thank you. Snuggle Bunny, thank you. I'm trying to see who else I can see before it won't let me. Peaches, thank you. Johnny Crack, Glenn Crack, Wind Whispers. I'm trying to go as far as it lets me go, guys. Let's see who else is. Stephanie, thank you. Stacy, thank you. Lisa Wigger, thank you. Catherine Hall with the beautiful smile. Thank you. Angela, thank you for coming in. Snuggle Bunny. Who else? Okay, I'm at the top. Island Girl, thank you. I will see you all later. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Oh, I got to play my song on my way out. See, this is my favorite song. So I'm going to take you guys out with some music. Winning, baby, winning.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride.
Oh, and
got
vote.
reason. If
Thank
they
you,
wanna
vote.
go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the
You'll be
fight,
winning,
yeah, I'm here
baby.
to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Have a great day, everybody, and go out winning. Bye, guys.